Well, who are you?
Oh, you startled me.
Can I help you? I'm Captain Fisby.
I'm Captain McLean. There was no one here, so I let myself in.
What brings you to Tabiki?
Well, I'm on leave. I figured I'd spend my time making some ethnological studies of the natives.
Well, you couldn't have come to a more interesting spot. Sit down, Captain.
Thank you. Would you have any objection to me spending a week or so making my studies, Captain?
Not at all. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. What happened to your uniform?
It's around. I find gaiters in a kimono much more comfortable in this climate.
But isn't that a bathrobe?
It passes for a kimono. Would you like to take your shoes off, Captain?
Thank you. No, I'll keep them on if you don't mind.
Can I offer you some sukemono? You eat these during the day between meals. Sukemono means fragrant things.
I just had a chocolate bar, thank you. May I ask what you're building down the road?
That's my chaya. It's really gonna be something to write home about.
Chaya?
Well, it just so happens, Captain, that I own a geisha girl. That may seem strange, but you get used to these things after a while. And if you've got a geisha girl, you've gotta have a chaya.
May I ask what the men are doing waiting in the irrigation ditch?
They're not waiting, they're building a lotus pond. You can't have a chaya without a lotus pond.
How have you been feeling lately, Fisby?
Captain, I've never felt better. I feel reckless and free. And it all started when I decided not to build that damned pentagon-shaped school.
The what?
The good colonel wanted me to build a pentagon-shaped school, but the villagers wanted a tea house. Believe it or not, one of them got me a geisha girl. That may seem pretty crazy to you.
Well, yes and no.
These are wonderful people with a strange sense of beauty and hardworking when there's a purpose. You should have seen them start out the other day. Great bundles of things they made piled on their heads. Gaitas, cricket baskets, lacquerware. Things you'd sell as souvenirs up north. Don't let anyone tell you these people are lazy.
Oh, I see.
No, you don't. But you'll get a chance to study them.
So you're building them a tea house?
Next thing I'm gonna do is find out if this land can grow anything besides sweet potatoes. I'm gonna send in for fertilizers, DDT, and...
Chemicals?
Sure, why not?
Do you want to poison these people?
No, but...
Well, you've touched on something that's very close to me. For years, I've planned to retire and buy a farm, grow specialties for big restaurants. Let me tell you this. Chemicals will kill your earthworms, and earthworms aerate your soil.
They do?
Did you know that an earthworm leaves castings 8 times its own body weight every day?
That much?
Organic gardening is the only thing. Nature's way. Compost, manure, but no chemicals.
Hey, you know a lot about this.
Well, I should. I've been subscribing to the farm journals for years.
Say, you could help these people out while you're here if you would. Do you think you could act as a supervisor, establish a sort of experimental station for them?
Well, No, I haven't time.
Take time. It'll be a chance to put your theories into practice.
They're not theories, they're proven facts.
I could get you a couple of guys to help out. All you'd have to do is tell us how.
Is your soil acid or alkaline?
Gosh, I don't know.
That's the very first thing we need to find out. Do you have bees?
I haven't seen any.
People always underestimate the importance of bees for pollinating.
Mac, you're just the man we needed around here. You're a genius.
I want plenty of manure.
You'll get it.
Also like to plan this scientifically. I wish I had some of my books and my seed catalogs. I've got a stack of catalogs that high.
Why don't you make a list, and I'll have the boys over at the airstrip send in for seeds from the States.
Every spring I've made lists of seeds and never had any soil to put them in. And now I could actually germinate corn, golden bantam, country gentleman, hybrid.
Well, why don't I just leave you with your list while I go check on the lotus pond? Well, I'll be back for tea. We always have tea in the pine grove and watch the sun go down.
Cucumbers, extra early green, prolific. Radishes, watermelon,